This is Movies in Contemplation with Jirach and...
Oh, am I talking to you?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Hello, contemplators.
Yo, we got ourselves a interesting one and interesting timing.
Yeah, it's
this
weird.
Particular film.
Yeah, we're recording this Friday, June 24th, 2022. Found out some news that it's just get fucked. Just get fucked.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, literally, yeah.
Like seriously. I've been just like reading, listening to people talk, and I don't have like the words. I really don't. The whole Roe v. Wade, just what's next?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's next? And it's weird because I've had this movie picked for like over a week.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, it's just like full circle of of events.
This is one crazy season of Handmaid's Tale. Tell you that.
Tell you what.
We're living it.
I would just say, like, I feel like I stopped watching it because it just felt too fucking real.
It does, doesn't it? It does. It really does.
Like, your religion, cool, believe what you want, but don't think you have the right to fucking pick and choose who gets liberty and justice for all. It's for some.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They need to change the Pledge of Allegiance, liberty and justice for all, justice for some.
Right.
So, that's our preaching. Blah. I don't know what else to fucking say.
Now let's get saved.
Who's down with DOG?
Oh, yo, I'm down with the DOG. I mean the GOD.
You said DOG.
I did.
You're down with the dog.
I'm down with the dog.
Dog sees God.
Yeah, you better believe it. All right, everybody, let's talk about the wine.
Yes, our daily red. It's an organic red blend, and it's perfect. It's
got the God hands
got
touching.
The God and what's his nuts? Adam.
Oh, is it Adam?
Yeah.
Is that what that's supposed to be? Adam and God?
I think so.
Well, let's see how heavenly this tastes.
Not much of an aftertaste.
Very mediocre.
Oh, is that what you say?
Very mediocre in the Christ vine.
In the Christ vine.
In the Christ vine. Very mediocre. I was expecting to be able to, like, walk on fucking water after taking this.
Oh, well.
Maybe I can.
There's a disclaimer here. No, there isn't. I'm kidding.
I'd fucking die if there really was there.
I mean, Red Bull got in trouble for saying it gives you wings.
They did. I did get like a $10 settlement back in the day.
So, guys, we're talking about Saved.
Saved.
Yeah.
Saved.
This came out in 2004.
Yes.
Written and directed by Brian Danley, who has had experience in these type of schools.
Oh, has he?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
For sure.
I don't know much about Brian Danley. I don't know.
I don't know either. I just read this was part of the writing process was like stuff that he went through.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Experience.
Yeah.
Michael Urban.
Michael Urban.
Stars Jenna Malone, Macaulay Culkin, Mandy Moore, Patrick Fugit, Heather Matarazzo, and Eva Amuri.
Yes. Susan Sarandon's daughter.
Is that who that is?
Yeah.
That's Susan Sarandon's daughter?
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh, and of course, Mary Louise Parker. I don't want to.
And Martin Donovan.
Martin Donovan, yes.
Yeah. I think they were both in Weeds together. That's what's his name? Our writer-director.
Yeah, I do know he did Weeds or something. I only watched a couple episodes of Weeds. I need to get
I only did
back into
too.
it.
Yeah.
I don't really remember it. I just remember watching a little bit of it, and fucking Mary Louise Parker plays that awkward, like, fucking just awkward not druggy, but like pothead-ish.
What?
Mary Louise this chick,
Yeah.
she plays like that awkward shit very well. Like how she was in this movie.
Oh. Okay.
She does that in like everything. This fucking Angels in America. It's almost like she plays the same character.
Yeah.
Every time is what I'm essentially
Because in
getting
Weeds,
at.
wasn't she like, she was like a house
I thought she was like
mother-
the mule thing or whatever.
She sold weed, but like she was also a suburban mom, and she was just trying to make a business. I don't fucking remember. I don't know why we're talking about weeds.
I don't remember all that because it should be legal too.
Well, it is in some states, but
Yeah.
you know.
Well, I mean, it should be legalized everywhere. You
Yeah.
know? If a woman can't do whatever she wants, we ought to be able to have the fucking herb.
To deal with
Especially now to deal exactly. Especially now. All right, moving on. Saved. I'm gonna live forever.
Yeah, this movie, when it came out, it was pretty, I don't want to say like mixed. I think for the most part, it got pretty good reviews because it was doing something that, it was making fun of the extreme.
Yeah.
And even like Christians were like, hey, I know people like this too. It's funny.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, like there are people that can actually take a joke. Some people not so much, but
Dude, no, especially now.
oh my God.
Oh my God, now.
F.
You can't say a joke on either fucking side of the fence, honest to God.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
But yeah, it's the high school experience when you live in a place where it's all the born again evangelical Christian. It's very scary.
Yeah.
But the thing that I like about this movie is they touch on some really like good points, but they keep it light. Like it really doesn't get too preachy. Maybe a little bit at the end, but I don't see it as a bad thing. Some people did. They were like, yeah, it was really funny, but they just kind of lost the comedy and started going with the preachy side. And I was like, okay.
Fuck, dude, I love drama and comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, that's what makes it real.
Yeah.
I mean, for real. We talk about it all the time.
For real.
For real.
For real.
For real.
Let's get started.
All right, man. Lead us down.
So we open up, we get, Mandy Moore can't be in a film for 5 seconds without having her own song, obviously. And I'm going to say, I think this is Mandy Moore's, like, one of her best roles. Mm-hmm. I think she nailed the...
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Who?
Isn't it Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Who the fuck is Marjorie Taylor Greene?
That goofy ass fucking Republican, like, fucking senator or whatever the fuck
Oh my
she is.
God.
That's literally every time, dude. I was just thinking of this.
You are not.
Yeah, it was. I was like, dude, that her character is totally fucking. Now I'm gonna have this bitch on my searches.
Yeah, you are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. That's exactly what this chick fucking reminds me
Wife,
of.
mother, and congresswoman representing Georgia's 14th district.
Dude, she's a fucking nut. She's a nut.
God.
She's a nut.
Well, Mandy Moore nailed it.
Dude, she really did. Like, I mean, fuck. But it's so funny, though, dude, because, like, this was so long ago. There are, women who are acting just like Mandy Moore now, even more so than in this time. And it's like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Do God's work and you will be rewarded.
My God. Yep.
It's disgusting. Anyway, we meet Mary. She is the main gal of all of this. She narrates, and this is all about her for the most part. I mean, honestly, it's about her. And her name is Mary.
I was just about to say that, right?
Yeah. She's been a born-again Christian since she was born.
Yeah.
She really didn't have a choice, like most children didn't. But she says Jesus became like the center of her world. Her father died of a young age. I don't know if they really said what he died of. I'm gonna assume some type of illness, maybe. But it's all part of God's plan. That's the thing. It's all part of the plan. And we see her, like, she's part of like the Christian Jewels, which is like, what did she say? Like a gang of prissy Christian girls. That's pretty much what it is. You see her protesting at Planned Parenthood, which will come back later.
Yeah. We're the feathers on the spirit's wings.
Yes. Oh, God.
Oh.
She does it all. She does the concerts. She does she's got the Christian boyfriend who's perfect.
Yeah.
It's just Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus.
Every time they end something, it's just, thank you, Jesus. I mean it.
I mean it. Thank you. Hands to the sky.
Yeah, her boyfriend Dean.
Yeah.
they were doing this. It was like summertime. They were playing this game in the pool where they go underwater and they tell each other secrets. Ooh, naughty.
Right.
And Dean comes out to Mary. He says, "I think I'm gay." She's
What?
Like, what? Gay? She hits her fucking head.
I love that, dude. She comes fucking flying up, bashes
It's just
her head.
the
on
sound of the ding.
Yeah.
It's so
I like the ding sound.
like, why is she not bleeding? And this guy who's he's a carpenter that was
Jesus.
yeah, he was working on deck. I don't know what he was doing, but he went to save Mary because Dean slipped and fell, so he couldn't do anything. But Mary's like, Dean's confession. I saw a vision, and the dude swimming down to save her appears as Jesus to Mary, and he's like, Mary, it's up to you. You have to save Dean. Oh, my mission is clear.
Gotta lead him away.
And she's like, how can Dean be gay? He is like the #1 Christian athlete, and they do this thing where it's very like, it's very 2000s, where it's like, oh, if you're gay, that means that you are, you know, the girly, prissy, like, type, which very 2000s, but,
right.
you know. We meet Mary's mom, who is Mary Louise Parker, and she's like, I don't know, she's funny.
That's what I'm saying. She plays this ditzy, like...
She's always trying to look young. It's like this running joke, I think, but it's not like too obvious because she's constantly dyeing her hair. She's wearing things, I swear, like a teenager would wear.
She's in her midlife crisis.
She's having her... Yeah, but she's probably in her, like, late 30s. Maybe, like, early...
There could be a midlife crisis, right?
Could it be? Yeah, I guess. And she's the top Christian interior decorator. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, she wins awards for being the top Christian.
There's a cross on everything.
Yeah, probably. And she goes on these, like, Christian retreats all the time with Pastor Skip, who is Mary's principal. And they have this, like, very, like, odd flirtation going on.
Yeah.
Whatever. There's a funny moment. Mary goes on Ask Jeeves.
Oh my God, the Ask Jeeves, dude.
And types in gay, and she gets a site for, like, leather daddies.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yep. The Blue Oyster. The Blue Oyster Bar.
Oh, the Blue Oyster.
The Blue Oyster Bar from Police Academy. It was the gay bar. They would take all they made the guys that they couldn't stand. They'd like say, hey, you're invited. Come to this party. Or, you know, they'd be like, yeah, we're going to this party. And then the cops that were assholes show up. And then it's just a bunch of leather daddies like surrounding them. And they're just like trying to leave. The leather daddies wouldn't let them. Holy shit.
So Mary decides the only way to get the gay out of Dean is to start hooking up.
Yeah.
Like, they kiss. You know, Dean's like, are you sure we should be doing this? Like, Jesus trusts me. He told me this is what we need to do.
Yeah.
Just kiss me. And then there's like a scene, she's like having him like touch her boobs. It's like, do you feel anything yet? Are you sure this isn't a sin?
Right.
Like, ooh. I found an ant.
Oh.
Oh no! Squeaks!
Who? What?
Squeaks has infiltrated the house with their ants.
All right. Yeah.
So we finally meet Hilary Faye, who's Mandy Moore's character. She is a born-again princess. Her family is rich. She's blonde. She's very girly, which is fine. But Hilary Faye takes Mary to a shooting range, and she's just like, hey, I'm all about protecting myself. I'm protecting my, what do they call it? My purity.
Yeah.
At any means necessary.
Her armor of grace.
Her armor of grace.
Her armor of grace.
And she's like, and if I ever lose my virginity to some like rapist or something, you know, I know that Jesus could restore my virginity spiritually, physically, whatever. But if I'm gonna take someone down by any means necessary who's trying to deflower my purity.
Oh, that bitch had sex before.
No, you think?
You know she fucking did. You know she fucking did. All them fucking church teenagers.
You want to know?
Shit.
You dated one. So did
I.
I.
A couple, and yeah, they were. Yep. Nothing pure there.
Nope. It's like, just be. It's like, I don't get it. It's just. Why are the ones that are like so repressed, like repress these and then have these like judgmental like?
It's because they're feeling the desires. They're feeling the things that they know is well. That they're learned to know.
They were taught.
They were taught to know
Yeah.
are wrong, and then they have all these things.
They have
like,
guilt,
yeah.
and they start hating themselves, and
It's like the one that I dated tried to get me baptized myself.
Oh.
I'm sure I talked about it. on
yeah,
this.
yeah.
But like, yeah, she was like, "You should get baptized again." I was like, "What? Why? Okay." She almost had me, man. I was drinking the Kool-Aid a little bit with this
A little
one.
bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mine, I knew there was no fucking way, but I still thought maybe, I can get around it or something. But, asshole!
Yeah.
So Mary's like, oh, so what is that about restoring, your purity, your faith? And Hilary Faye's just like, well, if something were to happen, Jesus can, it's not about restoring the physical part, it's about having having a virginal heart. Or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't make any fucking sense.
I don't know.
But so Mary takes that as a sign, and she decides that her and Dean do the devil's tango. They do it.
Devil's Tango.
Yeah, and like Dean was reading like a
Leather Daddy magazine.
Leather Daddy magazine. Yeah, what's with the Leather Dad? The Leather Daddies are getting all the love.
They were. I mean, that's I guess when back then and even then-er. Leather Daddies was like the gay thing, like that's how they saw gay people for so long.
Yeah, and it was scary.
I guess I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
They saw it as like, oh, look at this, look how scary this is.
Yeah, all I can say is that that was just like the symbolism of gay at the time. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know.
Mary feels great. After they have sex, she even says, "Thank you, Jesus."
Thank you, Jesus. Oh my God. I know.
I mean, what a horrible thing to say after doing the devil's tango.
Doing the devil's tango. Thank you, Jesus. Because she believes that she just saved Dean.
Yeah, she saved him by her...
losing her virginity.
Yeah, using her body as a vessel to straightness.
Yep, didn't work.
Pretty sure her pussy isn't that great.
Hers wasn't.
I gotta say, Jenna Malone, I felt so bad for her in this movie. Just
why?
Because like she definitely was going through like thank the makeup department. They really did what they could, but she really looked like a teenager, and she was suffering from like horrible acne then. Just breaks my heart,
Oh, was she? Is that shit you found out? That she was
no, if you look at her, every time you would get close-ups of her face, she would have these like makeup colored like dots all over her face.
She was probably on Proactive.
Probably. It was popular then.
Yeah, popular, and that was one of the biggest causes for fucking people's acne. I know it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
I got acne when I was on the motherfucker. When I was off the motherfucker,
why did you take it?
Because it was just pure, but it was all that fucking publicity of, this is the stuff, this is what's working. And then I'm like, why do I have so many, dude? I was wearing my mom's fucking makeup. I was like hiding all the fucking shit.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
So Mary feels great, and she's ready to start her senior year strong.
Yeah.
Hilary Faye, and we meet her brother Roland, which played by Macaulay Culkin. This is kind of like, oh wow, we haven't seen Macaulay Culkin in a while. When this came out, this is awesome. I love him in this role too. And he's in a wheelchair, and his name is Roland. Is that part of the joke? I don't know.
Isn't that ironic?
Yeah. Yeah, Roland's very dry, very witty.
He's fucking hilarious.
Oh, he's so funny.
Yeah.
He's so funny. And like he's wearing these like huge headphones. Like it's hard to tell what they are, but at the gun range he's wearing them, which is like, okay, sound cancellation headphones, what are they called?
I don't know, but I thought that it was like music, but it didn't look
too.
like he had anything attached, and at that time there was no fucking we didn't have like Bluetooth shit back then.
Yeah.
So it was then I didn't see an antenna.
Yeah, when they were in the van,
because I swore he was listening to like music.
He like, hi Roland, how was your summer? Huh? Like he's putting up, and I swear it's like they made a sound where it sounded like there was music coming out of his headphones.
Yeah.
It's like, how is that possible?
That's literally what it was.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. Maybe that I don't know.
Yeah. And like This movie really represents the hair trend that I had, the banana flip crunchy wave.
Who had that?
Mary did, Veronica did, Mandy Moore had. I had a similar hair where it's kind of short up top, like long in the back. It's like it was like a different style of, I guess, mullet. I can't think to call it, but I had it. I had one of those. But yeah, it was just the flipping of the hair like a banana at the bottom. And it would just come out look like a fucking porcupine. Honestly, like a porcupine is resting on the back of your head. That's what it looked like. And you would spray that shit with so much hairspray because, you can only, flip your brush so many times. My God, it took forever for me to do my fucking hair my senior year. Jeez. And it looks stupid. It looked horrible.
It looked great now.
Oh, yeah. Really great now.
It does, damn it. With the green and the blue and the yellow.
You're just looking at my hair right now.
That's what I'm saying. It looks great right now.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, my God. I'm over here fishing you fucking compliments and shit.
I wasn't fishing.
I was fishing.
Oh.
Giving you compliments. I was flinging my fucking rod into the water, and you weren't fucking biting.
Well, don't fling shit at me.
Fling what I want.
Oh, excuse me.
You ought to know you married it. Okay, moving on.
They have another friend, Veronica, who is probably the third non-white character that I saw in that movie. But her parents are black, so that makes it okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was adopted in Vietnam, and Hilary Faye. I feel like Hilary Faye kind of uses her as like an accessory. Like, look at me, look what I'm doing for Jesus. I'm friends with someone who came from a country full of heathens.
Yeah, an Asian raised by black people.
Yes. They go to Dean's house. Dean is gone. His parents said, "We found this magazine." He's gone. He was sent to Mercy House, and that's where Christian families take their children they don't know how to handle because they're different in any way. And then also, if you're unwed mother or pregnant kid, you just send them off. It's like...
Basically, if you're not in the grace of God or doing what you're supposed to be doing type of shit, you get sent to this fucking place.
It's a camp.
It's a camp.
Yeah. Camp.
It's a camp where they drill you and change you and do all that shit.
Yep. Pray the gay away. Pray the gay away. Lee Faye's like, "Oh, is Dean coming?" No, he's not. And she tells them, and Hilary Faye's fucking first reaction is, "Ugh."
Yeah.
We never had a gay at school before. And she's just like, you can see the wheels are turning. How could she use this to make herself look better?
Right.
And Mary's like, "Can you please just don't tell anyone?" And Hilary Faye is already just like, yeah, whatever. I don't fucking know what you're talking about. And you can totally tell that Hilary Faye is an absolutely devoted, very loyal friend.
Right.
She's not gonna spill the beans. She's not gonna spill the tea.
She's not gonna do anything.
She's not gonna do anything.
She's God's gift.
Yes. We now meet the rebel, Cassandra.
I fucking love her. She's
fucking A. So good. She smokes, she swears, there's a rumor that she's a stripper, and...
She's Jewish.
She's Jewish. You stepped over my joke.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm sorry, goddammit.
It's fine.
I always step on your joke.
You step on my lines, bro.
Step on your lines. I'm so sorry. I upstaged you.
It's alright, I'm used to
it. Okay, but she's a Jewish.
Yeah, she's a Jewish. That's what they call her.
Yes, she's a Jewish.
And Hilary Faye, like, she's the one who tries to most save her.
Yes.
She tries super fucking hard. Cassandra's like smoking, and Hill Faye is just like, "Hey, Cassandra, smoking doesn't just kill, like, it secondhand smoke kills," or whatever the fuck. And she's like, Cassandra's like, "I'm counting on it." Just flicks the cigarette at her. It's so good. You see Roland just like, hey. School begins. It's funny. One of the classrooms, I guess it's homeroom. I don't know. Whatever. It says on the walls, "Jesus is watching."
Yeah.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking about.
Give you a lump of coal.
Think about like cheating on a test. Read
Jesus
the wall.
Is watching.
Jesus
yep.
is watching.
The eyes are there.
I hated that. My mom would do that shit all the time. God is watching. My grandmother, God is watching. Like, Ew, stop looking at me, you fucking pervert.
Yeah.
I was a kid. There's this like...
So be good. No, sorry.
What?
So be good. For goodness sakes.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
That's Santa.
Somebody's coming. Oh, yeah.
It's fucking Santa, dude.
I know. But it's good. It's good. It's because we were watching Ghostbusters yesterday.
Oh.
I was thinking about the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that was...
So be good. All right, go ahead.
There's this like really huge like Jesus. It's not a statue, but it's like a paper mache thing that Hilary Faye's dad donated, and Hilary Faye and Mary painted it. Jesus lives here.
Yes.
He is in this house.
Good.
I can't. We then meet. I don't even know why I'm laughing.
I don't know either. I don't know.
We meet Patrick Wheeler, who skateboards. His last name is Wheeler.
I thought it was Fugit.
His name in the movie is also Patrick.
Oh, shit.
Patrick is Patrick.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But his last name is Wheeler, and he's a skateboarder. What's with these, like, wheels and tires and, like, rolling last names?
Hey, dude, it's them fucking hardcore. They really love to fucking,
I don't know. I just think of it as it's just a joke or a coincidence.
It's serious.
And he's also Pastor Skip's son.
Yes.
So that's the catch. Mary is into him because she thinks all the other boys at school look like NASA employees. They haven't seen one. They all just look like awkward teens. There's a school assembly. The Jewels, they all sing.
Yes.
Of course, Maddie Moore, she's lead vocals, of course. Yeah. Dear God, I believe it, Jesus. Yes. Yes.
I don't know.
I don't know. Cassandra's outside smoking, and Roland comes out to. He's kind of he's a curious one.
He's curious.
He's curious.
Oh.
I love Pastor Skip makes his entrance, and he does this like punch front tuck move.
Yeah.
It's like to that song "Party People." He's just like, oh yeah, Jesus is in the house. Who's down with DOG? The ultimate rebel, Jesus, the ultimate celebrity, the ultimate CEO.
Dude, he was trying so hard to be hip. Like,
But
bruh.
I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah, no, it was funny, yeah.
Like all those like early 2000s things, like who's down? I'm down with GOT, yeah. How about you and me?
Yeah.
And that's it. That's his entire character, is just trying to be hip.
Yeah, he's trying to be hip. When like the chick was all, he was like, "You guys gotta be with." She was like, "We gotta kill her."
He's
no,
like
a little less gangsta.
Yeah, she's like she's part of your posse, Like you mean like shooter, something less gangsta.
A little less gangsta. Oh, that looks fat.
Yeah, that looks really fat.
That looks fat, guys. Great.
Students don't get jiggy with it until they're married.
Oh my god.
They do this like whole pray thing, and each student prays for what they want this year, whatever. Yes. After they pray, Pastor Skip asks for anyone to come down and recommit their relationship with the Lord.
Yeah.
A lot of temptations out there. Let's just hit the good old forgiveness reset button.
Dude, that honestly
pisses
one of the most goofiest fucking things.
I never confess your sins, fine, but it's just like sometimes it comes across as, oh, if you repent and you confess, you're good.
Yeah.
All right. Brush
Reset,
off.
like you said, reset.
It's the reset button. You're back to being a Christian. Congratulations, clean slate. Until you do something else wrong, and we'll just do this again.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I mean, man, the last time I fucking did a confession, I didn't. His whole thing is like the baptism thing.
Yeah.
He was like, we're gonna wash ourselves and be good again.
All he does is touch their foreheads too. It's
Yeah.
like, welcome home.
Welcome. Welcome. Dude, I gotta say it, man. When I was growing up Catholic.
Yeah.
What
was that one class you had to do that you and
Cream's wife?
Mrs. Cream?
Mrs. Cream. Dude, yeah, so it's PSR.
PSR. What is PSR?
It was like a Wednesday night thing, and we had to go every fucking Wednesday night, and it was essentially fucking like Catholic school, but it was one night a week for us. So,
Wow.
I mean, we kind of got away with it. But, dude, I got in trouble every fucking Wednesday. Like, I literally got in trouble every time. And Kareem's wife even admitted it. She was like, oh my God, I'd see him out in the hall. Because we weren't in the same class.
Yeah.
She was in the class across from mine.
Yeah.
And every time she'd, like, leave the class or if they'd have the door open, they'd just see me in the fucking hall.
Did you have to, like, carry a couple of water pails or something?
No, dude, I literally just sat in the hall. Like, that was the punishment, was you're sitting in the hall. Because I would, like, do shit. I don't remember. One time I do remember I was kind of, like, making fun of the teacher or something. And because she was doing something. She was talking about, yeah, like, when we hear God and da-da-da-da-da. And then, like, I heard a radio. So I was like, oh, my God, do you guys hear that? And then she was like, this isn't funny, John. Because she was talking about, like, hearing God and all that shit. But I'm hearing, like, a radio.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm like literally hearing music. And I'm like, nobody hears that music? Like, what is going on? So in a sense, I wasn't actually making fun of her. I was literally asking a fucking question like, why is there music? And then she was all like, in the hall. She thought I was like I was like making fun of her. Like I was patronizing her or some shit. Huh. So it was like I had to go in the hall because I was just like, oh my God, you all hear it? I'm blessed. Or whatever, you know? And she's like, in the hall. So I'm in the hall, and I remember Mrs. Cream, like, coming out. And I was like, oh, hey.
Hey, what up?
Hey there, Cream.
During this reset session, Cassandra starts to, like, roll her neck, and she starts speaking in tongues, is what it looks like. She's, like, convulsing.
Yeah.
Like she's jerking around. It almost kind of looks like a chicken.
Feeling the spirit.
She's feeling the spirit, and Pastor Skip's going for it. It's like, you see? Do you see?
Yeah.
The power of Lord.
Behold!
Behold! There you go. And she said, Mahapusao! And all of the boys were like, oh my gosh, she's going to show her boobs.
Yeah, sure. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And then, like, Hillary Faye, she's like, I love Tia. She's like, oh my God. Like, she's literally disgusted by what she's seeing because it's like, you can tell she's doing something kind of dirty. Yeah. You know? But just, oh my God.
Oh my God.
And Hillary Faye, she's like, she gets up on stage, she's like, she's saying she has a hot pussy. And there's like feedback from the mic or whatever, so you can't hear her say pussy.
Right.
But after that, it was like clear that Cassandra needed to be saved, and no matter what shit she does to like get expelled, they won't expel her. And Hillary Faye is like even more like, oh my God, she just has to accept this. She has to accept Jesus. You know, if she didn't, she would be so much more happy and cool like us. Hillary Faye is she's kind of slobbering over Patrick. Like, I feel like she has a crush, but again, like with Veronica, she sees Patrick because Patrick, he wasn't around last year. He was doing mercenary work with his mom in other countries, and really and he kind of said it because Hillary Faye's like, what country has the worst heathens? Patrick's like, all I really did was just skate. Like, I really didn't do much. he was on like a Christian skateboard team, and he, you know, his mom was doing the work, I guess, whatever she was doing. But she's just like, no, I'm like, I'm literally interested. Like, how many people did you save? Like, she's another collection for Hillary Faye's, like, path to the perfect Christian, like, the perfect Christian boyfriend. She's got the, you know, all the friends and
has to save everybody.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be doing her Christian duty.
Yeah, there's a really odd scene. There are a couple scenes, and I'll say this a couple times, and I even read that this script, people that were like first hired on, like some people that were Christian, like they legit like quit.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And the script had like over 200 rewrites, and I can tell because some of the scenes, like some of the cuts, like some things don't follow through, some things are kind of random. That's why I just kind of go with it.
Yeah. Like
they're just keeping it light, I guess. But there's this random scene where the Jules and I think Patrick's there, Tia's there, because she's like worked at the mall, and she's the wannabe, like she desperately wants to be a Jewel, but she's just kind of in the way.
Yeah.
And Hilary Faye's like kind of mean to her, but still like tries to kind of be nice, like, all right, thanks, Tia, goodbye. But Cassandra walks out, and I don't know where she's walking out from.
Yeah.
To me, it looks like the bathroom, because they're in the food court, and she's just like, you know, fuck you. She doesn't say fuck you, but she's like, no more muffins for you. The muffin shop is closed.
Yeah.
She's just
her
like clicking her.
G-strings like fucking riding
Yeah,
up
she's
her ass.
whale tailing.
Wait, what?
Do you remember a whale tail? So low-rise jeans was the thing, right?
Yeah.
So like anytime.
Is that why they called it? Is that what they called
Because
it?
yeah, you would see the thong. It's a whale tail.
I didn't know they called that a whale tail.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Oh my god.
I love it though.
Low-rise jeans were the death to any woman with a curvy body or a little extra junk in the trunk. It just was bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit, I say.
Bullshit.
Glad that shit's over with. Or wait, no. Early 2000s is coming back.
It is, isn't it?
Yep. Mm-hmm. It was lately. It was the 90s.
Except for the baggy jeans, those aren't coming back anytime soon.
I would say not for guys, but I've seen like almost like baggy jeans, but like I think they're called like boyfriend jeans or something.
Boyfriend
I don't know.
jeans?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Fuck, dudes are wearing tighter jeans than girls nowadays.
Well, that's why we're smart. We stole your old ones.
Yeah. I still, to this day, don't understand. Fuck, I still have a problem with boxer briefs. I need my shit to fucking breathe.
But Hilary Faye's like, oh my god, would you guys look at Cassandra? She just really needs to know, like, and see how cool we Christians can be.
Yeah.
Let's laugh.
Yeah. Now. Now.
And Cassandra goes up to them and she's like, hey Roland, let's go to a little, like, what did you say? Why don't you hop on in, or what did she say? Fuck, what did she say? Let's like take me for a spin or something in his wheelchair.
Yeah, take me for a spin. And I love that she sits on Patrick's lap.
Yeah, and she sits on Patrick's like, unlock the parking brake, Hilary Faye.
Dude, she was, man, she was
so
funny.
So good. And then, okay, so there's a seat, and Mary's like, I think, let's not worry about her being saved right now. She needs to just go get home, because it's obviously, I guess it's obvious that she's drunk or something, whatever. But Patrick takes her home.
Yeah.
He's like, he's, the good person, like, oh, yeah, let's get out of here. But then, like, the next scene, like, they're in gym, they're just, like, stretching, and Hilary Faye's like, did you see just how amazing Patrick was taking Cassandra home? It just really makes you feel, like, so blessed, or whatever bullshit. And fucking Cassandra, Hilary Faye, I see your pad.
Yeah.
That was like the most embarrassing thing in like gym class or like, practice, whatever. It's like, no, you don't want anyone to see your pad when you're stretching. That's horrible. It's embarrassing. But I don't know. It just seemed like a weird like cut, because it just seemed like there was a little confrontation going on, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, we're cool. As if it happened, like, it just seemed like it was the next day.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it could have been like after the weekend. I don't know. I'm probably overthinking it. Mary starts throwing up. And she doesn't know why until she watches this Lifetime show with Valerie Bertinelli, which Valerie Bertinelli was in. It was like an Inception, because she really is in so many Lifetime movies back then. And she was saying that because she was like a cancer survivor, she's like, yeah, I was having all these issues. I was throwing up, and I missed my period for a couple months, and I thought I was pregnant, so I took a home pregnancy test. But turns out I wasn't pregnant. It was the cancer. Mary, she found all that out with a pregnancy test? I mean, just the way it was like.
It was the way that it happened.
How she delivered that line.
Because that whole thing, like, it wasn't something it was funny because it wasn't supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
That's comedy, goddammit. Like that, it was funny because it wasn't supposed to be funny. It's like, she's just like, yeah, I was throwing up and then found out I wasn't pregnant. It was the cancer.
Yeah, because she mentioned I took a pregnancy test.
Beep.
Yeah, and it turned, Which I don't know. I don't think that really was the case, but you got to get to what the line that we needed from Mary to get the idea to steal a pregnancy test. It's positive.
Yeah. Please be cancer. Please be cancer. Please be cancer.
And that's fucked up, because for a fact that in that type of world,
Yeah.
having cancer is better news than being an underage pregnant person.
Dude, my dad used to fucking get on, like, man, I'd have condoms in my in my pockets and shit, and he'd find him, and he'd be like, I just need to tell you what, if you have a kid, it's going to be on you. You're going to be paying the fees, and you're going to be in debt for the rest of your life, and you're going to be paying, you don't want to have kids, and And I'm like, that's why I've got the condom.
Exactly.
You know, I don't understand why you're fucking...
Yeah, the fact that she's like, please be cancer, please,
Right.
goddamn. So she makes an appointment to go to the clinic to get, an actual test, which, not saying that pregnancy test is wrong, but, it's happened.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're not that accurate.
Yeah?
Fuck, I could piss in one and be... Wait, I actually heard that's like a bad thing.
What?
If like a guy pisses in it or something, it means like, what does that mean? I can't remember, but I think if like a guy pisses on a pregnancy test and it turns out positive, he's got like cancer or something.
Like
I can't remember.
like
either prostate or like testicular or
kidney?
something. No, I don't remember, but it's something like if a guy pisses on something, it's like a positive thing.
Well, should we
If
test it?
Turns out positive. We can.
I have a pregnancy test.
Do you really?
I've held on to for years.
It's probably out of date.
You think it's expired?
Probably expired now.
It's past its best.
What's its date?
Best by date.
Check the date.
I should probably check the date on that one, guys. I really should.
I will piss on it.
We'll tell you the results
After
this next episode.
Say the results of my fucking pregnancy test. Dear God.
Boy, if we knew how to do TikTok,
Yeah.
that would have been that would have been stupid.
Look at the stream.
Yeah, well,
Across the stream.
Well, the louder the stream, that means you have a huge penis.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I got a pretty okay stream. I got a pretty reasonable, volumized stream.
Oh, yeah?
I think so. You can hear it. That's why I
Well,
always turn on the fan.
Well, things are louder when they're further away. When water falls, it's further away from where it's going.
So what you're telling me is I need to stand all the way to the wall to piss in order for it to be loud?
No, you said that you have a pretty loud stream.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, I was kidding. And the louder the stream, the smaller the dick.
That's what it is?
Yeah, because if something is closer to the toilet, it wouldn't be as loud. Because if you pour wine, here's an example.
Yeah, I hear that.
That means you got a little D.
Okay, well, do it from far away, or do it from close up. Do it, like, close. Sounds the fucking same to me.
Does it really?
Yeah.
You're such a liar.
No, man. It
You're
doesn't
a
fucking.
liar.
It doesn't fucking matter, man. Because I know my.
You know your worth.
I know my worth. I know my worth.
It's not the size that counts, it's how you use it.
It's how you use it.
I didn't mean to trap you in that trap. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you.
It's fine.
I couldn't help myself.
You know what? When in Rome.
Back in school, Hillary Faye, well, first, Tia goes up to Mary and she says, "Hey, Mary," hands her a flyer. "I'm sorry about Dean's faggotry."
Oh, Lord.
What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. Very impressive
Yeah.
way to use the word.
Yeah, that almost sounds like a dictionary for, like, homophobic people.
Yeah.
Like, you'd find that in the dictionary for that.
Faggotry.
Faggotry, yes.
Dear Lord.
Yeah. So, it's a flyer for a prayer circle at Hillary Faye's house. And Mary's like, "Come on, you promised." And Mary, she does this thing that pisses me off with people like her when they know they've done something terrible and they have the look of, "I'm so sorry." They hug you. Here's what I'm gonna, no. Here's why I'm right. kind of thing. Like, she's like, this is the best thing to do for Dean. You're not born a gay. You're born again. She said that with a straight face.
You're not born a gay. You're born again.
That doesn't even make sense.
Oh, Lord.
And you know what what made me think? Do you remember in South Park when Cartman started a Christian band and they were doing this like CD commercial?
Yeah.
Like, I might have been born again, but I wasn't born yesterday. Yeah.
Straight down from heaven, the spirit and the glory.
I love Jesus.
Want you in my life.
Yeah. You're my baby.
I love you, Jesus.
It sounds like you really love Jesus. Yeah, we love Christ.
We love Christ.
Yeah, but you like really love him.
What the fuck were the rest of those songs? Oh my god.
Yeah, they're
it was
all good.
doing it. Jesus.
Mary's beliefs are starting to shift.
Yeah.
Because she fully believed, because she prayed, she thought she was doing the right thing, and look what happened. So her beliefs are starting to crack, and that prayer circle was such a dumb, stupid.
I mean,
I honestly, like, they do like the whole prayer circle thing, but then they like, when I think of like witches, like
Yeah.
you're doing the same thing.
you see, man, I can't help but be all like, I can't help but think that God is looking down and is literally like looking at his followers, quotation.
And he's embarrassed.
And he's going, the fuck are they on about? You know what I mean? Fuck are they on about?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. In the beginning, Roland is like, when they were painting the Jesus, like, I don't think Jesus is supposed to be white. Of course he was white. It's with Cassandra's car, because you see in the beginning when she first pulls up, you see like a couple like cans falling out, and you see that her car is like full of crap. But even when we don't get a shot of like at the bottom of the car, there's a sound effect of cans like hitting the floor or like rustling every time she opens and like shuts her door or gets in.
Wow.
It's like some Foley artist just got really like, all right, let's keep doing this.
One Diet Coke can's gonna fall out, and we're gonna make it sound like there's 20 in there.
There was so much Diet Coke in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
God, Diet Coke. They must have sponsored.
They made me want a Diet Coke.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fucking craving it.
Absolutely.
Craving Diet Coke.
Roland rolls up and asks Cassandra where a guy can get some smokes. She offered him one a bit ago with at the assembly, but he said no. And I don't know. But then in the next scene, he's smoking. So was he embarrassed? He didn't want to be seen smoking at school. Because when he's smoking, man, he's smoking like a fucking like a professional. Like, I don't know.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we know. I mean, he smoked, whatever.
Well, he turned down What's Her Nuts' cigarette. Or was that...
At first he did.
Oh, okay.
But then like when they're in that coffee shop, which we see the same coffee shop like throughout the whole movie. But yeah, he like does the thing that like some smokers can do, which I never, not that I like really tried, but when smoke is about to come out and then it like gets sucked back
Oh, I
in.
can do that.
I don't get
I
it.
can do it. I actually love doing that.
I don't want.
I don't know
what's
why.
it for?
It's fun. It's fun. When we fucking have a little herb, dude, I'll fucking be all like, I like try to be like a professional.
Huh.
Like, I'll sit there and be blowing fucking like ships like Gandalf. You know, I'll be fucking...
Ships, eh?
Yeah, I'll like make a fucking ship.
Oh, shit.
And then I'll make like a circle and like an arrow. And then I'll suck it all back in. Blow it back out.
Cassandra and Roland are getting to know each other. Roland fell out of a tree, and Hilary Faye was the one that saved him. So Hilary Faye, she does do everything for him. She kind of like has to, but still, she like, you can tell she resents Roland.
Oh, she does indeed.
Absolutely. Because in the beginning, she's like, I could have gotten a Lexus, but like, fuck you, bitch. You got a car. You got a vehicle.
Right.
So what if your handicapped brother could get in and out? And you can take him to school?
given a car.
Yeah, given a car, bitch.
A lot of us had to work for it.
Yeah. And how convenient that Planned Parenthood is right across the street from the coffee shop, and they see Mary walking out. And Cassandra's like, there's only one reason that a Christian comes out of a Planned Parenthood. Roland, she's gonna pipe bomb it? Well, two.
Dude, that's some true shit. Like, I'm telling you, like, Christians put on this, and yes, I'm saying it. Christians put on this fucking little, oh, we love our neighbor and we love people and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. No, those fucking Christians that have the balls to stand outside Planned fucking Parenthood, like, dude, I'm gonna say it right fucking now. Fuck you. Because it's for real. Because, like, I went to a church and they were all like, yeah, we're gonna go protest at Planned Parenthood. And I was like, well, what do you do there? We throw diapers at the people coming in and out. We throw diapers at them and baby powder and stuff like that. And I was like, never again. It was some fucking church at the time that was doing they were doing a Christmas story at our high school, and I was working the tech for them.
Oh.
I was working the tech for them, and I went to their, like, church. I went to one of their services with Psychotic X.
Yeah.
And I was just like, dude, this is too much. I
Yeah.
can't do this. Like, this is nuts. It's fucking crazy, dude. Like, I don't want to talk shit on all fucking religion, because there are people that are really good people, but at the end of the day, and for myself personally, I don't have a problem with God. It's his fucking followers that I got the problem with, more or less. I got a problem with his fucking followers. They're fucking crazy.
Yeah, there's a difference between being Christian and Christ-like.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really, I mean, it's a sad scene, but it's so funny. Because if you were raised, you know, you're going to be struck down if you say a bad word. Oh. If you put the Lord's name in vain, whatever. So it's positive. Mary comes out of the bus. She walks towards, I guess it's a church. It's this huge, like, wall or something with a cross on it. And she, like, opens her hand and she says, shit! Fuck! Her breath starts to, the music starts to swell. God damn. Scariest word to say, and she thought she was gonna get a lightning bolt on the fucking ass.
God damn.
God, you gotta put like fear in children. That's horrible. It's horrible. I hate it here.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I guess I got the prayer circle mixed up. Oh. Now it's the prayer circle, whatever. And Mary's like, this is a waste of time. I don't know what I believe anymore. And Hilary Faye's like, you're going to poison everything that the jewels represent. She's no longer a jewel. She lost her pin, which pricked her in the beginning of the film.
Right.
Foreshadowing there.
Yeah.
Mary is able to call Dean. I guess around this time it's Halloween. They always go by, like, this is how much time has passed. There's always a holiday going on. Mm. And by this time it's Halloween. And Mary was going to tell Dean, but Dean was like saying that this is great. I'm not the worst one here, kind of thing. And hundreds of people have gotten fixed, and I'm gonna beat this. We see this one guy like walk up to Dean. So he says, it's like kind of like dumb, but it's funny. Hey, governor.
Hey, governor.
Yeah. Hi, Mitch. And he just lights up when he sees Mitch.
Hi, Mitch.
Yeah. He's like, don't worry, I'm gonna beat this. And Mary's like, do you think you'll be out for prom? And he's like, yeah, there's no fucking way. Wild horses can't stop me. I'm gonna be there at prom. Yeah. Because Mary finds her due date, and it's like her due date is like a week exactly after prom. Mm. And her mom is just she's so self-involved with what's going on with her life that she like really hardly pays attention to Mary, because I think Mary's mom just sees her as perfect. She's kind of like, do I have to worry about you? No, I don't gotta worry about you. Yeah. Right? No, I don't gotta worry about you. Tia becomes Mary's replacement. Fuck. There's part of the podcast when I can't talk. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tia has like her hair is blonder. She's like dressing exactly like Hilary Faye. It's great. So Roland and Cassandra, they're kind of like a thing now, and Mary's like, fine, take him. Do you really think that Roland can be taken care of by Cassandra? Like, She's only gonna hurt him, Tia. With the look of those bruises, I'd say she already has.
Shut up, Tia.
Shut up, Tia.
Shut up, Tia.
She's like a Meg.
She really is.
Shut up, Meg.
Cream actually just texted me about the episode of The Boys.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm. Definitely, y'all, if y'all haven't watched it yet.
Mary, like, tries out different religions for, like, 5 minutes.
Yes.
I mean, it's whatever. But Cassandra's like,
Oh
hey,
my god, when she was putting the crystal on.
that crystal looked like a fucking cock.
That's what I thought they were kind of going for.
Me
like,
too.
Because they were like really zooming in on the chest.
Yeah.
And then like she put it on there and then it was like a... Ah! And
I
fucking
don't
what's her
care.
nuts
You've
just
taken
came
it
out.
too far.
That's what it did. That's what it was. She was breathing. She was breathing in the crystal. Mm-hmm. Hey man, that's spiritual shit. You can't come at me like that. You try to make me look like some kind of
I just stopped trying to look like a
deviant.
victim. Go ahead.
Moving on.
Yeah, Cassandra's like, yeah, I saw you coming out of Planned Parenthood. Who's, just kind of like making fun of her.
Yeah.
Mary's just kind of like, fuck you, fuck off.
I was giving out pamphlets.
Yes, I was giving out pamphlets, so women like you
Yeah.
don't make that decision, whatever the fuck.
They have fingernails.
Fingernails. It's Pastor Skip. Like, it's really weird because he just kind of, like, randomly shows up. But he's, like, completely in the know about what's going on with, like, Mary's life. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Because Skip, like, he goes to the Jules and he's like, hey, like we were saying earlier, I'm really worried about Mary. She seems to be going on a different path. But it's kind of like, what path is it that she's not acting, like, exactly like like Hillary Faye?
Yeah.
They're just not super preachy and Christy and fucking like, yeah, I'm a Jesus warrior. Then they're steering from the path.
Yeah. They're showing signs of doubt.
Like, signs of doubt. Yeah, she's a little, like, mopey, and she's just kind of keeping to herself. Like, she's a fucking teenager.
Right.
I mean, you don't know this yet, and she's pregnant at a Christian school.
Yeah. Let's just go ahead and put a little bit more weight on Atlas's shoulders there.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, Skip's like, I think you guys really need to help her. She's part of your posse, and they're like, you see Hillary Faye, she's like really taking, like, this is my moment.
Yeah.
This is my fucking moment. All of a sudden, we start to hear this music.
Oh, shit!
Fucking Mary's, like, walking outside, and all of a sudden, the van, like, Hillary Faye's van just swerves in. You're, like, jumping out. They grab Mary. They throw her in the backseat. There's actually like a fucking thud. Like, she landed hard. Yeah. They're trying to fucking exorcise her.
Yeah.
Mary's like, you're performing an exorcism? Get off of me! Yeah. And I love this, Tia, the way she says it, I've heard it a lot, where it's like, oh, well, you don't believe in Jesus? Well, he died for your sins, Have you heard that?
Every fucking...
Oh my god. Like, he died for your sins, FYI. Can you get jiggy with that? And Mary's like, this is ridiculous. You have no idea what you're talking about. You don't know the first thing about love. And then there's the iconic... I'm so glad there's a gif for this, where Hillary Faye, I mean, it's a whole... It completely represents Hillary Faye's character. She throws the Bible at Mary and says, I am filled with Christ's love.
Right. Bitch.
Okay. I love it. Mary calls her an idiot. This isn't a weapon! This isn't a weapon, you freaking idiot. Patrick, like, she's like walking home, and Patrick just so happens to be vesping by. Yeah. And Mary's just like, if they made you come up to me, like, to, like, strap me on your little scooter, like, just don't. And he's just like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Patrick Fuge, I mean, he's so good at playing that type. He's like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just here, man. I'm just kind of like, hey, you want to, like, get on my Vespa? I'm like, I'm kind of cool. I'm not like other guys. Yeah.
That shot of that German Shepherd made me think... That was really strange.
That
I wonder
was
if
a weird shot.
I wonder if they changed something, because number one, that dog, they were making it look like it was probably going to get out, and that fence was very like loosey-goosey. So I was almost like, dude, was there like a scene where she gets on the Vespa because the dog gets out, and that's what got her on?
Maybe it could have been part of like a lot of the rewrites, or what would have made more sense to kind of like set the tone would be Mary walking by and the dog barking, and then the exorcism happens.
Oh, that would have made
I don't know.
more sense.
It kind of like sets up the scene where she's cursed or she's.
Dude, I would have actually. That would have been funny as fuck.
I mean,
Let's
they were
pitch
playing
that.
the music.
Let's
pitch
pitch
it.
that. Let's pitch that, and then they can redo the movie.
Oh yeah, all
Like
the
what everybody does nowadays.
Yeah, all the original actors will come back, and
Yeah.
I'm sure they all look like they're still in high school. You know, for sure.
I mean, fuck. Based off of this shit, Patrick Fugit hasn't fucking aged a day. Macaulay Culkin hasn't aged a day. Mandy Moore hasn't aged a fucking day. Chad Faust is probably the only one
Who kind of
looks
looks
like
an
he's in his
adult.
fucking 30s.
Yeah.
Fuck everybody else. Kiss my ass.
Yeah, kiss my ass, Eddie.
I mean, fuck. Even Martin Donovan looks, well, present fucking picture, but...
He kind of looks like Chris Hansen in that picture.
You have a seat right over there.
Yeah,
Have a
like he
seat
can
right over
like
there.
he can maybe if he's tall enough, he could play him in like a movie or something. Stop doing that
Why?
because this it picks up the mic and I have to edit it out.
Good luck. Good luck.
Patrick says something that was really smart and made a lot of sense. He says, Mercy House, it isn't for the people that are sent there. It's for the people who are doing the sending. It's parents who don't know how to handle their children when they're not conformists, and they just send them so someone else can deal with them. And Patrick's like, I don't think Dean's sick or anything. Patrick, he's kind of like the reasonable Christian. Like he's the type of Christian that you would want more Christians.
The down to earth.
Down to earth, just like they're like he even says it later. Like there's gray areas because even Pastor Skip says it. Like the Bible, it's black and white.
It's all a gray area, Dad.
Yeah. Patrick asks her out, and Mary's just like, yeah, no, that's not happening.
Mm-hmm. Not now, at least.
Yeah. What about tomorrow? Are you gonna be dating then? She's like, I'm not really dating right now. Cassandra, it's like Christmas time now, so Cassandra, Mary, she's wearing this like oversized, like ugly sweater, and Mary's like, a pregnant teen at a Christian school is as common as a flesh-eating virus, so as long as she wore like oversized clothing, nobody batted an eye, except for Cassandra, because she knows.
Right.
And Cassandra confronts Mary in the bathroom, is like, hey, aren't you like worried that I'm smoking around you? It's so bad for the baby. I know where you can sell it. It's like, what's your plan? Mary's just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not pregnant. I'm not going to sell my... And then Cassandra softens up and it's like, it's Dean's, isn't it? You can't do this on your own. What are you going to do kind of thing? And she's like, I don't know. I'm just going to do this on my own. Mm-hmm. That's just... But getting back on the soapbox here, she wouldn't have been in this situation. I mean, if she was able to get an abortion.
Right.
I mean, my God, a teenager does not, like, those who made it work, awesome. But her brain is not fully developed. It's just no.
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 Just a cute, like, montage moment. Cassandra gets Mary to ditch school. They go to this, like, maternity. It's weird because it's a shop called Maternity Girl, which, like, is that, like, a maternity place for pregnant teens kind of thing? Like, I don't know. It was just silly. So, yeah, they can't do a teen movie without a dressing montage, shopping montage, yeah. They're at the mall again. It seemed like the only thing that these kids have to do, which honestly I get it, was go to the mall. That's all there was to do around here. All there was to do as a kid was go to the mall or the movies. I swear we thought we were so fucking cool hanging outside the fucking, oh my God. It was just on the tip of my tongue. The movie theater that was so fucking popular. It was right across the street from the Marriott that I worked at. Was it the Promenade Theater? Promenade, I think.
Was the prom?
Yeah, I've definitely taken you there.
I think we saw Mystery Science there, didn't we? Didn't we see Starship Troopers there?
We did. Yeah, and the first of the new Star Wars movie. But it was so cool to hang out outside.
I thought we saw that at El Capitan.
No.
No?
No.
No?
No.
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 Okay.
I believe you. Thank you. But that was the cool thing to do, and like there'd always be security trying to just get us out of that because we weren't doing anything. We were just hanging out outside talking. We just thought we were so cool.
You're fucking loitering is what you were doing.
That's what I was doing. Yeah.
Fucking loitering is what you were doing. Mm-hmm. Shit's illegal. Get out of here.
Yeah, okay. All right.
How dare you? Poor security man do their job.
Oh my God. Yes, I feel bad now. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
If you're listening, I apologize.
Yeah, he was probably fucking sitting in the break room eating a fucking bonbon, and you fucking ruined it. You fucking were out there with your cigarettes and your fucking, fucking Dippin' Dots, whatever the fuck, and then he's fucking in there eating his bonbon, watching the Three fucking Stooges. And just having fucking fun, charging his radio, and then all of a sudden, he looks in the camera and sees all of you with your fucking Dippin' Dots and your fucking cigarettes and passing your fucking blunts, doing your little shit with your fucking spiked hairs. And then he fucking gets out, fucking has to button his pants back up, fucking pull them up, tighten the belt, put on his girdle. And then he comes out while he puts on his little fucking ranger hat. And then watch out. You kids over there! Shines his fucking light. And then all of you fucking scram! And then fucking start crawling on the fucking walls of the mall, trying to get to the roof. And then he's fucking crawling the fire escape up. He's fucking taking the ladder up. And then you guys are going, and then you're running across the fucking roof. And then you guys do a fucking Matrix leap. And then he fucking comes, and then magically he's able to fucking leap, but he fucking lands onto the edge, and then he starts to pull his ass up. And then by the time he gets to the other side, then you guys already rolled off and you fucking escaped. You were able to jump off into the car of your friends because they had a fucking, one of those window roofs, a fucking hood roof. And then they fucking had it open and you fucking skimmied on in there. And then he fucking, you're not gonna get that far! As he's running out of breath, just flashing his light, and then fade, darkness. You guys got away. Congratulations.
I didn't want to interrupt you. I wanted to see how far you were going to take this. Because normally I would interrupt you.
I know you would.
But I just wanted to.
Well, I decided I needed to end it. So it needed to come. I would have kept going. The rest of this fucking podcast would have been of me fucking just.
I'm going to put a timestamp just in case of when this story rant ends. Just to help anyone out.
Yes.
Very lost.
I break this chair, man.
Our chair's been broken forever.
Dude, all these fucking desk chairs. I fucking hate them. See if I could just get all the noise out of it now.
Break. We need it.
We need it.
We need it.
Yeah.
So they're at the mall.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like Cassandra and Mary are just hanging out, and Roland's doing this like silly thing where he has this like sign up that says "We'll dance for food."
Oh yeah.
And someone like gives him something, and he does this thing where he just like shakes his wheelchair back and forth and just goes claps. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And it's a funny moment because like with Cassandra, we get like this really great moment where like Mary's like, she's kind of doing like her judgmental thing, which she can't help it. She was raised that way. Mm-hmm. Like. Don't you find it like weird, or I don't know if she said weird, but that he can't walk? Cassandra's, he can't walk. It's so good.
You can't walk?
Well, she's like, what? Mary's like, well, I mean, it looks like it might be difficult, but pretty much he's trying to ask how do you guys fuck? I mean,
it's fucking easy.
She's just curious.
Is it all oral?
But Cassandra's like, he gets me and I get him. So it works. Yeah. Beautiful. And Hilary Faye comes up and she's like, it's like really weird because like Patrick doesn't like Hilary Faye, but they tend to like either run into each other a lot or they're like hanging out. I don't know.
That's weird. That was some weird
I just
shit.
chalk it up to Patrick is just nice to everybody.
Right.
Kind of thing. And Cassandra does this thing. Hilary Faye is just like, what's wrong with her? And Cassandra's like, I just feel really left out this time of year. Hilary Faye looks at Patrick, Jewish, as if she has like a terminal illness or something.
Yeah.
Like she's Jewish. That's why. And Cassandra's like, well, if you accepted Jesus Christ, as your personal savior, what do they say? Your personal savior.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
And Cassandra's like, you're right. I want to join in on the fun. I want to be saved. And Hillary Faye's like, are you kidding?
No more Hebrew bush.
Yeah, I don't want a Hanukkah bush this year. I want a
bush.
Christmas tree. And Hillary Faye, I would have loved to have seen this scene. I wonder if it got cut out or something, because Hillary Faye's like, are you serious this time? Meaning, I bet Cassandra has, like, psyched her out a couple times.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I thought it would be fun to see another scene of Cassandra kind of, like, fucking with her.
Right.
But Cassandra's kind of doing it so Patrick and Mary can have, like, a moment together.
Yeah.
And Hillary Faye's like, oh, God, this is going to take a lot, Patrick. Just, sorry. I don't have all my equipment with me, but...
My equipment.
Like, what the fuck?
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
first things first. You have to confess all your sins, Cassandra. Well, there's the swears. I got a pretty goddamn dirty mouth. And then there's the sex. I mean, are we talking oral?
Yeah. We talking oral?
Yeah, Patrick and Mary, they get this, like, little moment, and Patrick says that he likes Mary, and they almost kiss, but some stuff happens. I don't know. They're in some, like, room where they keep all the, like, mall decorations for every holiday. It's weird. There's, like, and another thing, like I said with Pastor Skip, like, he seems to be, like, in the know, like, because there's a scene with him and Patrick, like, sitting down watching TV, and Pastor Skip is, like, I think Mary's going through a difficult time right now. Like, what difficult time are you talking about? Like, what do you think is wrong with her?
Right.
That's what I'm wondering. She really shouldn't be, like, dating. And, like, kind of pretty much saying that he doesn't want Patrick to date Mary. Like, how the fuck do you know? It doesn't seem like in the scene you guys share a whole lot.
Yeah.
Together. And Patrick's like, you know anything about relationships? Like, you and Mom barely talk anymore. And Pastor Skip's like, well, your mom's very busy with her missionary work, and, I'm busy with the school and the kids. And Patrick's like, Mom told me everything. Like, pretty much they hate each other. The mom wants a divorce, but Pastor Skip refuses because it's not cool. It's not hip with the eyes of the Lord.
Yeah.
But yet he's flirting with Mary's mom.
Right.
And
he's still married.
And he's still married. So, hypocrite!
That's the religion!
Look behind the facade.
That's what we call a facade.
Yes.
Everywhere
So I think, like, Skip started to feel, like, guilty, and Mary and Lillian, they get, like, a scene together. It's an odd scene. Like, okay, the mom's depressed because Skip keeps canceling meetings, and it's like, Dad, can you not see that your daughter is pregnant?
Yeah.
You twit, like, she keeps dyeing her hair all these different colors. Maybe the dye is, like, messing with her fucking eyes or something. Like, they're getting burnt from all the chemicals. I don't know.
What?
Whoa.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think she's got, like, fucking, like, midlife crisis thing going or some shit. Because she just, I don't know, man. Or that she's lonely.
Sure, she's lonely.
At fucking dinner.
Absolutely.
But she's at dinner, and then the weird couple across the tables are, like, eating each other's fucking face. And she's just like,
why can't that be me?
Yeah, I want it.
Yeah. Because eventually Pastor Skip does call, and they go out. So it's just weird. Like, first he's canceling all the meetings, and then he's calling them, they're going out, and they have a moment. Lillian's like, I don't care. Like, and it's funny that Lillian's mom says this, but, like, why can't other people who don't think like you, why can't it be for them?
Yeah.
Too? Because Lillian says something, I'm paraphrasing here, like, I think Jesus, like, if this was wrong what we're doing, then why is Jesus giving us these feelings? Like, if he's giving us these feelings, then how can they be wrong?
Right.
Hypocrite! And they kiss, they have their moments, so they're together, and things are good. And honestly, like, Mary, I feel like she sees this as a good thing because now she's more distracted and less, pays attention to her. Mary shares a sonogram with Cassandra and Roland. It's a girl, and Mary wants to keep it in her locker because she thinks it's the most safe. And, like, there's a moment, like, Hillary Faye, and, like, there's a group that comes up to them and, like, tries to be nice, but then it's just like, no, it's still fine. It's okay to accept Jesus, have a personal relationship with. She points up Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, eternal damnation, something like, I don't know what she says, but it makes Cassandra mad. like eternal damnation. Everyone is able to get saved from eternal damnation, even you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of how it is. And
Yeah.
And Mary's like, how can someone so pretty be so ugly? And Roland's like, well, let me tell you. Roland shares an old photo of Hilary Faye when she was chubby and, quote, I guess, ugly.
Yeah.
Roland said that their parents didn't want two handicapped kids, so Hilary Faye got a makeover.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Sizemore. Like, I don't know, I'm thinking, like, did she get plastic surgery? Did she have to go to, like, I'm thinking, like, a fat camp or something? Like...
Looks like she got everything.
She got everything. She got the works done.
Yeah.
Hilary Faye walks up to the group and it's like, well, if it isn't the heathens. And Cassandra's like, burn in hell, you tacky ass bitch, or something. Fucking Hilary Faye records it. She's like, I'm telling. And she runs like a fucking, like, snitch. Pastor Skip! Pastor Skip!
Yeah.
They get punished by, they are like kind of forced to work on the prom decorating committee, and Hilary Faye is just telling them all what to do, and Patrick is there and he invites Mary to prom. Mary says yes as friends, and Hilary Faye sees it and she's mad.
Bitch.
Cassandra and Roland, they retaliated and took the old photo of Hilary Faye and put it on all the desktops screens in class so everyone got to see it. And Hilary Faye is like so frustrated. She's like, I'm trying to be what you were wanting me to be, like. And Pastor Skip, he's very like, Pastor Skip is very passive.
Yeah.
He's just like, well, there's no evidence that it was them. Like, he's just kind of like, it's really not that big of a deal. But Hilary Faye is making it like this huge deal.
Yeah.
And she's like, she has this moment where she's in her room and she's like crying and praying, like, tell me what to do. What can I do? Why is this all happening to me? Oh my God. The next day, everyone's at school and it's the school is completely covered in graffiti with swears and anti-Christian. And I really wish I took a minute to pause the movie and actually get and really read what was on there, because from little words that I've seen, it's almost like it was someone like Hilary Faye or someone who's like scared to swear.
Oh shit.
Like,
who painted the walls?
Yeah.
You're going to heck.
Yeah. They automatically all assume that it's Cassandra and the gang. Pastor Skip and a teacher look through Cassandra and Mary's lockers. There's spray paint can. There is a spray paint can in their lockers. Hilary Faye's watching, smiling, and everyone's like, what the hell? Like, Cassandra's like, I didn't do this. Like, someone planted that there. And the teacher that was looking through Mary's locker sees the sonogram, and she, like, closes up the folder.
Yeah.
And Pastor Skip's like, is there anything else? And she's like, no. She was going to keep this
secret
from Pastor Skip.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the sonogram falls straight to the floor and right in front of Pastor Skip's feet. He picks it up. Mary freaks out, and she faints.
Yeah. Pastor Skip.
Yeah. Mary comes to, and her mom is there, and her mom's like, okay, so let me get this straight. Jesus told you in order to help Dean, you were to have sex with him. And this is why you're pregnant, because Jesus told you to do this.
Is this the first time the mom's finding out?
Yes.
My Jesus God.
I know! She
was trying to, like, hide this from everybody.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Pastor Skip takes Lillian into some type of closet, and he's like, we're being punished for our sins, for what we were doing together. We weren't paying attention to Mary enough, and now she's pregnant, and if you don't send her to Mercy House, I'm not seeing you.
Right.
Whoa, that's kind of fucked. Cassandra gets expelled, and she said, wow, I get expelled for when I actually didn't do anything. And she kind of is like, she's upset, but she like leaves without Roland. And Roland's like, I don't have a ride. I don't have any way to get home.
Right.
We get a montage of everyone kind of like brooding. Mm-hmm. There's like a song, and everyone's just kind of like, oh, why me? Roland, like, he just lays in the grass and he just kind of tries it out on his own. Cassandra ends up trying to find him, which, I mean, why did you have to look that far? His ass is at that coffee shop.
Right.
And that's where he was. They make up. Roland's like, I don't want to be the guy who's with a girl because he needs her. I want to be with a girl because I want her and I want you. And she's like, I want you too. And oh, it's so cute.
Still.
And Roland's like, I have a brilliant plan for tonight, which I'm assuming it's prom.
Oh, prom.
Yeah, Hilary Faye's getting this huge honkin' zit.
Prom night dumpster baby.
Oh my god, stop.
Taking
That's
a
so old.
It's taking a stroll. It's taking a stroll.
Lillian decides to send Mary to Mercy House, and Mary's like, this isn't fair. You know, how come I don't have any say in this? And William's like, you are not prepared to take care of a kid, which, yes, she's not.
No.
Wouldn't it have been great if if she was taught differently and maybe she had the right to choose? Anyway.
We learned about fucking sexual education in the right way and not with a bunch of blurry mannequins.
There's that. Like,
blurred out mannequins.
Yeah, the school board was like they forced that school to do sex ed, and it was just these like naked bodies with all their areolas and little parts down there were covered,
blurred out.
Pastor Skip like, well, it's all about population, and kids don't get jiggy with it until they're married. All right. That's sex education.
Moving on.
Mary's upset. She gets a phone call, and she sneaks out of the house, and Cassandra and Roland were the ones that called her. They're all dressed up. Cassandra looks fucking amazing. She's wearing this like tailored suit, just like tuxedo kind of thing. Her hair's like slicked back, looking like fucking dapper. And Roland, we'll forgive the hair because of the times, but it's so spiky and jelly and like crusty.
I had spiky jelly hair.
Yeah, I know. We all kind of use that LA Works stuff. Yeah. They plan to go to prom, and Mary's like, wait, we can't go. We're in trouble. We're whatever. And Roland's like, hey, no, I've got the credit card statement from Hillary Faye, because he didn't want her to see the maternity charges. Mm-hmm. She went to Home Depot and bought spray paint like either the night of or the day of, whatever. So he's got proof. We have every right to be at the prom. Cassandra got Mary a killer dress, and then Patrick pulls up in a limo, and he's like, Mary, I don't care that you're pregnant. I like you.
Yeah.
I like you. The Jewels show up to prom. They don't have like a limo or anything. It's all in the van, and Hillary Faye is just all pissy because things aren't going exactly the way that they are. Tia finds a receipt under the seat, the back seat of the van, and she kind of like puts it in her purse or something.
Her bra.
Yeah, everyone arrives at
pocket.
The bra pocket. Everyone's at prom. They're having a great time. They're dancing, whatever. Hillary Faye sees the heathens. She sees them at prom, and she, after the Christian band plays, she's like, oh my God, guys, this is the best prom ever. I really hate to put a dark light on everything, but the students who desecrated our school, they have infiltrated our prom. Tapping the mic. Pastor Skip, are you hearing this? Like, how are you not already up on the stage right now, kicking out these people? And Roland's like, no, it was you that bought the spray paint. I have the credit card statement. And Hillary Faye's like, this means nothing. It just proves that you stole my credit card, because there's also charges for a maternity girl. And Pastor Skip, again, he's kind of being passive, like, hey, it's fine. I don't think they're doing anything to harm anybody. Let's all have a good time. And Hillary Faye, she's just had it. She has had it.
She's done.
She's like, no, I didn't do this. Hillary Faye's like, I didn't do this. And Cassandra's like, yeah, Hillary Faye, you swear to God? She's like, yeah, I swear to God. Are you happy? She pretty much is like, are you happy that you made me do this? And Tia's like, oh, yes, you did, Hillary Faye. I found this receipt under her car. Like, where the fuck did you come from, Tia? Like, good for you for standing up to Hillary Faye, but still.
Right. Well, mind you, fucking Hillary Faye was making fun of, like, Tia's father and shit, calling him an alcoholic.
Yeah,
You smell like Tia's dad.
Yeah.
Like, all this
she
weird
was very
shit.
Mean.
She's very rude to Tia.
And even when you become Hillary Faye's friend, she still treats you like shit. So nothing changed.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Everyone turns on Hillary Faye because she's not like everyone thought. And that's the thing. Like, Hillary Faye has these moments where she really does things that are very scary in a way. Because it's like when you repress things and you think that you have to be a certain way all the time, and things start to fall through the crack and they seem like really like out there, like, holy shit, something's wrong with this person.
Right.
It's because they're holding back their feelings, and it's like if they show any type of like wrong side, it's like, oh, it's the devil. It's the devil. Devil came out really quick right now, and she just had to pull it back in. A bunch of kids, including Dean, show up at the prom. They're like driving in because Hilary Faye, she just like storms out, and Roland and Cassandra and even Mary, like they're all worried about her. They're worried that she's gonna do something. Who knows what she's gonna do? 'Cause she's in duress. She's upset. But Dean and Mary like meet up. Like they're, oh my God, Dean, you're here for your prom. They let you go to prom, and Dean's like, yeah, we kind of staged an anarchy or a walkout, whatever, and we stole the van. Whoa, you're pregnant.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I wanted to tell you. And he's like, our first time? And she's like, yeah. And he just like looks and he's like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a really beautiful moment of, wow, hey, here's my boyfriend. I love it. I want, hey, because the guy that we saw with Dean during Halloween, he's there with Dean, and Mary's like, this is your life partner?
My date.
And he's
yes.
like, well, it's my prom date. Yeah, let's not start with the life for life thing yet.
Life partner.
Yeah, I mean, it's sweet of her to like say,
Yeah.
because she's trying to be, supportive and nice. But it's like, you can just call my date. It's fine.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
life partner.
Let's see how this goes
You have a
first.
palimony?
Yeah, palimony.
You got a palimony already?
Pastor Skip tries to kick the kids out, and he's like, you guys go back to Mercy House, I'll call the police. And Dean's like, we got kicked out of our houses, we kicked out of Mercy, there's nowhere for us to go, like I deserve to be here, it's my prom and I want to be with my friends.
Right.
And Skip's like, oh, the Bible is very black and white, that this is all wrong and blah 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 blah. And the kids start to kind of like revolt and be like, no, this is wrong. There are gray areas. You can't expect everyone to be perfect 24/7. Like, and Mary even says, you're not even you.
Right.
You're not even like perfect either. And he's just like, I know that, Mary, but the Bible says.
It tells us.
Yeah. And then we hear like screeching tires, and now when everyone's outside, Hilary Faye, she's just it's like a meltdown with like tears of like makeup coming down, and she's just like, she floors her van. She's like, save the heathens, do this for Christ, do this, do that. And she fucking runs into the Jesus statue.
Yeah.
And the head like breaks off and it like lands on her front windshield. And she's like, oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
I love Cassandra. That was awesome, Hilary Faye. And Mary feels weak, so she's going into labor. I do love that Hilary Faye kind of, I don't think say that she gets like a redemption, but she gets a moment of, she apologizes to Roland, and she's like, does Jesus still love me?
Probably not.
Probably not, but sure.
Yeah.
They
have that moment.
There's a moment, I crashed my van into Jesus! That's funny. Very, very good trailer moment.
Yeah. It's my van into Jesus.
So an ambulance comes, Mary gets in, and all the guys are trying to come in, like, whoa, 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 who are you guys? I'm the father, I'm the boyfriend, I'm his boyfriend. That's great, but I only have room for one of you. Mom comes in.
Yeah.
Gonna start this party without me?
Love it.
Mary has a perfect baby girl. Everyone's happy. I think Mary still believes in Jesus, just fixed a little bit different way.
Which is fuck, man, that's normal. And
Which is fine, yeah.
I say it, like, fucking, everybody should be able to believe in whatever they believe,
Yeah, but now this, okay, so she's gonna be turning 18 soon, but what, like, this 18-year-old, she's gotta deal with a fucking kid. She's not gonna get to be a kid herself. It's just, like, I'm glad that there's, like, a happy ending to it, but, like, I want to see those characters after a couple years.
Yeah.
I hope it works out, but,
Right. I know, I was expecting this is what happened.
Yeah, the movie was a little too light to, like, share some super real moments.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but that's saved. I mean, what did you think of it?
I mean, it was alright. It was alright. It was, it told I think it did a very good job with the funny bits, but then getting serious with it, because it just, that shit, it combined well for that.
Yeah. And
just seeing how out there, hardcore, like, Christians and stuff can be, and...
Yeah, there's an extremist for everything.
Yeah.
If you go to the extremes, like...
And it's definitely that time, because
Yeah.
that time, too, that was when... I guess it was a couple years later, but when the Da Vinci Code came out and the church was protesting, dude, we were throwing fucking popcorn at
That
them.
was just a book for lonely housewives.
I mean, It's straight up said on the cover like fiction.
Fiction.
It's like fiction.
And people took
just,
this as gospel.
Dude, it's like, there's like, you can't talk about God like that. Or
Yeah.
this and that. He believes and he's around. It's like, it's just a fuck. Y'all are fucking like bashing every paganism, every fucking like thing that's going on in the world. But neither here nor fucking there. Anywho, yeah, that's that.
Yeah. Do we have anything else?
No.
No, because we're not doing the... Oh, but would you watch this film without me?
Oh, that, not without you.
Not without
but
me,
if you
okay.
were watching it, I'd probably join in. Because I did find this very funny. I did find it a little adorable. But on my own, I don't think that I'd... Unless I, like, I guess saw it on, maybe I'd leave it on. But no, I wouldn't.
All right.
I wouldn't just
fair.
turn this on. But I did enjoy it. I didn't think it was horrible.
Cool.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
that being said, whenever we get to it again, I'll find something. Jirok will. And we'll get it out there. Okay, kids? So, contemplators, thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever you want to call it. Please like and subscribe. You can find us on almost all podcasting platforms.
Yes. We are also pretty much around the World Wide Web. We just swim there, you know.
Swimming.
Here, there. On Twitter, we are movies_pod. On Instagram, we are movies.contemplation_pod. We have an email, movies.contemplation@gmail.com. And we're also on Facebook, Movies and Contemplation Podcast.
Yeah, you heard it here. Contemplate next week is a mystery. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.